currently 925 to 35. So it's not horrendous. It's still, but lost piles are terrible.
All right, we're back live. Let's see what happens.
Well, hopefully we're up and running without buffering for people.
Wonder if I can make you louder.
I mean, I can always just talk a bit louder if I have to. It's not a problem.
Ooh, all right, so while we were gone trying to fix video resolution issues, Yoda and Anakin came down and battled. Anakin got hit, and Ghana Gleamort got hit, and Mara and Ghana both died, and Anakin died.
And now Dark has come back with Vader and 2003, who's going to cancel Luke's immunity.
And he can't shoot his weapon.
And he can't shoot his weapon. However,
and he can't redraw.
Dark is going to still need to crack Yoda's 7 forfeit, or hope Joker King does not have a brain dead. Which, if he's using my day 3 list, I did not run a brain dead in day 3. I did in day 2. Or day 1. So,
but if he only draws a total of 7 and only Yoda dies here, and then in return, 2 of, let's say Phasma and Finn die.
Well, he needs to draw more than 3 to get rid of FN, doesn't he? As in 2 characters. Like
correct.
So yeah.
Yeah.
And there's no redraw on Luke, so the chances of hitting Yoda are probably, with 2 Destiny, quite good.
Getting an 8 with 2 Destiny? You think hitting 4/4?
Yeah, I think
I'd say it's maybe 50-50. Because if you get a 2-5 isn't enough, right? So 3-5 would be.
Yeah. And there's a lot of characters we haven't seen from Dark. I think probably still. We haven't seen a Kylo. We haven't seen a number of things.
Yeah. Any malls or anything?
No.
Nobody has responded in the chat since we've gone back live. So
fantastic. What a great sign that is. A 4. So he needs another 4 minimum, doesn't he? And this is Timo we're talking about. Surely he can. No. It's a 6. There's that Probot again.
Yeah. 4/2 is not going to do it. And Light does get a 6 to clear 2 guys. So it's going to be Yoda for Finn and Phasma. That's a bad turn for Dark.
That's a terrible turn. And I think Dark will move out. He has to move Vader out.
All right. I guess it's still buffering for people. I dropped my bitrate down, but they can hear you much better now.
That's good. As long as I care more about the screen quality for them than listening to my voice. But yeah.
I don't know what's... I don't know, guys. Apologize for the issues. I run my tournament reports, and everything seems fine. And then just running this today, I haven't changed any settings or anything, and it's struggling. It could be Discord, but I don't think so.
It could just be adding an extra link on an extra person, but
yeah, but my task manager isn't showing.
And you drop it.
A huge load on my CPU or RAM, so it doesn't seem like that should be it.
And I can hear you.
It could be an internet issue. It could be that my internet,
which is normally fine, is just lagging right now or something.
So he stacked Yoda. He's peeking at the 2 cards now. He's got what can he do? He's going to drain for 3. I would safely assume anyway, because Timo's now.
He only saved 1, which I don't love, because you want to be able to threaten like a weapon. I mean, I guess he knew what his 3 cards in hand were, but also we knew where Mace and Saber were.
We did. No, we don't so much.
So on the bottom there should have been. Well, he activated to the 6, the most impressive he drew for Destiny, right? So now he'll be able to clear the Vader with anyone. But I was going to say, before that, I think the first thing he did on his turn was, he might have done a Qui-Gon swap actually, but I don't think so. I think he sorried and drew Mace Saber. Okay, so I guess what he just did is he took Mace into hand. There was no way to get both the Mace and the Saber.
No, because he drew them in the wrong order. He drew Mace then Saber. If he'd drawn it the other way, he could have activated 2 Mace and left Saber in reserve. But
right, but then he still wouldn't have the Destinies for Saber, but he would have the Saber out for getting battled back into and for draining next turn.
But here,
if Dark has close call,
oof, man, then that's a good hand. But I think he would have close called last battle if he did.
Yeah.
If not, he's got foresight. So if he draws low here, which he does, he's safe, no overflow, but just interesting. Again, I'm not sure what. There was no necessary benefit there.
He just wanted the card in hand.
Yeah,
He'd rather have a Dr. E in hand than a Sith Fury in hand.
Yeah, which is fair enough.
Here, with Dark having 4 cards in hand, one of them is Dr. E. Do you leave spread or do you consolidate?
No, spread. I leave it like that. He's got to get some damage through. He's got to assume. I mean,
so right now, we know it's 22 hand in life versus 30. He's down 8, and Dark's going to drain 2, so he'll be down 10 cards.
But he's got to pay 3 to drain.
3 of that 11, right. So then he'd only have 8 left, so leaving spread. Okay.
He's going to, okay. And I think he'll go to the farm, would be my guess then, in that case. Maybe shuttle Kylo to the farm, but he's still going to be losing 5 next turn. But what has to happen is Chris needs to get Luke. I wouldn't have reinforced in space, but he needs to get Luke to the middle site so he can run Luke run.
Yeah, PV's weird play there.
Yeah. Who's he going to pull? Unless he's got Akbar and Home 1 sitting around. No, General Kenobi here. Okay, have we seen his saber go lost? I don't think we have.
No, it's a Destiny 5 we've seen drawn for Destiny, but it doesn't add 1 to drains, so it'll be good when Dark comes down. I would just save Obi in hand. I would get out Mace's saber.
Yep. So Timo's restocking here. I think it gets to a stage with Watto, as we all know, when you slightly run out of speed. You run out of puff, don't you? And if he keeps losing 5 a turn, so we're going to have C Kenobi. I think what would you do? Would you move Luke to
right
the
now? It's
site?
20 to 29. He's going to do 5 of that.
Yeah. So it's 20 to 24,
it would have been nice if he could have. So it would have been nice if he would have swapped for the Run Luke Run, and then he probably would have had to put it down to get whatever card he put down to get Mace. Instead, he would have put down Run Luke Run. If he had swapped that card, put down the Run Luke Run, and then he could track it back and just Qui-Gon into it.
I'm sure he'll swap it the next available.
If Luke can get into a battle,
exactly, and that's exactly the point. Can Luke get into another battle? That's just the question. Okay, interesting. I'm not quite sure. He must have seen something in a reserve check, so you must have had boys thinking in your stomach to have played that.
Okay,
although I think we need 1 force to play it, but maybe
no, it's free.
Is it free? Okay.
Yeah.
So that was a good play. Good use of the shield there.
Guess. So
he's obviously saw Timo's got some tricks, and that worries me because sometimes with Watto, too many tricks means you do lose some of that.
The power,
the impetus that you need. Yeah. For example, if Mace has a saber here, you load him up. Is that 2 cards left? Is one of those the saber? Either way, it's going to be a close game and set up a really good second match.
Yeah, for sure. Right now, it is 20 light side hand in life, and Dark has 24. So they're up by 4. They're going to do 2 more. They get the next round of damage. They'll be up by 6, but Light is doing 3 more per turn, so it's getting close.
The only thing is that that even though Chris has got General Kenobi in hand, you know that Timo has been looking for Kylo, I assume, who's the key character, or Snoke that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, it'll give him more usefuls.
Yeah, so that's interesting. Would you swap Luke and Mace around, or I suppose that's to cover off in case Watto comes down? But right now, Watto probably would just go to the farm and.
Yeah, I mean, it depends if Joker King
try and get Probot to the JCC or something, as you say.
If Joker King had none saved, then Dark could be like free Watto, Kylo down, put down any card to do 2 damage, and then consolidate over in front of the just naked Mace, and you're feeling fine with that. Block the drain of 2, do 2 Watto damage. Like he does save 2 though. He is cognizant of but Dark being choked is
definitely
is real here.
It also shows the power of as we found out from Worlds, from you as well. Obviously, the immune Jedi is what the communing has given, especially Yoda and Qui-Gon communing to Star Wars world is big.
Look at, I've never seen this AI.
Is that interesting? AI? That's sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. So we see Dark being choked, where he has 11, and then he has to spend 3 of it to drain, putting him only at 8, is making it hard to go to ground. Okay.
I haven't seen that either. That's Afra. Okay.
Yeah.
And who's he got in Lost? Which has he got a droid in Lost?
Did he top deck a Forlom or something? Or a P-59? He took a
P. Drew it for Destiny. He took Everson into hand, drew 50.
No, okay.
For Destiny, and
he did. He did not have a droid. Okay.
No, it's fine.
We have seen P-59 and
to be honest, I think that's a brave move to put Afra there, knowing he's got Kenobi in hand as well.
He's got to have Gik.
Yeah, but I suppose it was a
Forces Light only has 14 in reserve and is spending 6 to drain.
Yep, that's fine. He just needs to save 1 card.
If Light Side hadn't played that Don't Do That Again, it could just play simple tricks, come down with Kenobi on Kylo, and just clear him off the ground. And
although, he'd just need to make sure Kenobi didn't die.
He's going to masterful for Gik, yeah.
I'd sense that if I could.
The problem is you then wouldn't have a Battle Destiny, and Shelly would cover.
No. Yeah, good point.
Or she wouldn't quite cover with Communing's power bonus, but you'd peel 1 or 2.
Yeah, definitely. So now it's just drain for 5. So he's only drained. Dark is draining for 3 for free, assuming Chelly goes, and Light is draining for 5 but paying 6 for it. That's still Light is still winning that, but it will mean that Dark will probably just eke it in the long run if he doesn't change the table. Who's he lose? Palpatine, Tarkin's Orders, Sith Fury, Imbalance, and Thrawn Virtual.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's got another shield pull. As you say, another shield pull would be good. We've seen no space. This is a pure ground deck. So the one thing Chris obviously did think is that Timo was not going to be playing a massive space dominating deck. 17 against 17 at the moment, hand and life for both of them. Or was it 18?
17 to 17, yeah, but Dark's damage is free. If Simple Tricks was out and Obi came and cleared this,
that'd be sweet. Yep.
You know what I'm wondering? Hear Me Baby was top decked. You can solo it. So
that would be a
there you go.
Play. Yeah, brilliant play.
That's annoying.
It is.
Because now you can't.
You can't battle though. Nope.
You could battle, but then you can't Simple Tricks.
That's okay. He can play Hear Me Baby to at least play Resistance and get it down to 2. And then clear Kylo next turn. And then clear Kylo next turn.
But then you don't have Simple Tricks.
Huh.
I almost eat. I'd rather.
You'd eat the extra one.
I'd eat the extra 1 to turn it off after that. Yeah.
Has he got impressive? Most
I
impressive
mean, I guess
he has, but he didn't have it in hand.
Right.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's funny.
Was he even going to battle?
I think you battle and draw that 5. I mean, if you're dark now, though, you deploy another character in hand in front of Mace and move Kylo over. You just need to survive on the ground right now so that you can drain free at the other locations. Now you're doing 5 to 5 and Light's paying.
So I think the way Timo plays, he'll drop Dr. Everson in front with Kylo and go for it.
I think that would be a mistake. I would drop Dr. E to Mos Espa and move Kylo over.
Move over.
Yeah, because then you block a drain of 2.
I don't disagree with you. I'm just... Because Mace's saber is in there somewhere, isn't there? I wonder if Chris has been able to follow it round. He's obviously taken your play, not my play, of... which leaves free ride from hand, quite a mercenary from reserve, and another free ride. So he was obviously conscious of deal.
Yeah, playing 2 free red combos, which I think is a waste of deck slots. I think Leia's gun is the best deal counter there is.
100% agree with you. 100% agree with you. Play 1, sure, but no need for 2. And he loses a leadership and a speak. So he's down to 10 hand and life. And Dylan Timo is at 17 still, hand and life.
Mm-hmm. Right, because he had to use a bunch of force to play Obi.
So he can drain from 1 more round at 2 sites, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But as you say, he saved 3 force, which to me looks like a swing in him.
Yep.
I wonder if he's got deflection in hand, or that would be. Let's see what he does. This, as you say, is the key play. Whether you win by under 10 or over 10, probably.
Does he have a way to check his reserve? Oh, crush.
Yeah. Chance cube. Oh no, Watto's not out. Can't do that.
Yeah, I mean, he can just search for Vader Monarch and...
Yeah. He's just going to go for it. I know too much.
So if he clears him, I would still move in front of Mace and block that drain of 2.
Definitely.
There's nothing to be...
Okay, you open yourself up to simple tricks, but you can... It just depends. If he has a deflection here...
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that I like that.
No.
I mean, because either you need to be hitting.
Yes.
Maybe he's hitting and not going to operate and go for some overflow. Oh, see, there's the deflection.
There we go. Yeah. You can't do anything about that.
Yeah.
And he gets,
you probably clear Obi though, just from the power difference.
No. Isn't sorry about the mess in Lost? Can Solo? Sorry, Kylo. Sorry about the mess. And then someone's looking.
If you hit, yeah.
Assuming you hit. So maybe what you do, take Tarkin? Yeah. Because he's 4'6".
Easier to hit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely. Okay, that's a good start. That goes through. So no close call. I would assume anyway. Oh.
There's the saber.
Well, that's easy to track round. So you can't move in front of him now.
Well, you can, because there won't be enough destinies to like swing and do. I guess if there's only 1 character left here.
Yeah. So Obi here needs to draw, but he's not going to draw more than 6, is he? So Kylo's going to be facing down Obi.
Yeah, you can't sorry anyway, because Chlorslug. You'd have to do it in control. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. So do you lose Obi here? I suppose it all depends on the draw.
I mean, even if he draws a 5, you're going to have to peel 3.
6 or 7?
Yeah.
4.
Oh, yeah, it's 1.
That's nice, of course.
So that makes it 13. He's going to peel 3.
And if he's got a Gick in hand, it's like almost slightly point. I think you peel 3, though. I think you probably...
If he remembers Hear Me Baby is in Lost, I think you peel 3. You keep
But
Obi.
He's not played, so he's
Yep.
going to peel. Yeah. And you lose Dr. E. Yeah.
But
And then you move it.
either way, you're
He-
probably only getting him down to like 10 to 12.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough.
I think. Yeah. He's going to move. And you. Okay. Watson. Fine. It's free. Get that 6 back. Nice play. So 8 plays 15 at the moment. And are you going to move him? He's got to move Kylo over, surely.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he does.
So, what do you do? Just make sure you just clear Kylo and then play simple tricks?
Yeah, so the saber is the third one down. So you activate all but 4. You pull the
Exactly.
saber.
Oh, hang on. What's he doing? I'm solo now.
Yeah, you can play Hear Me Baby for
Yeah, of
simple
course you can.
tricks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Which he does.
Yep.
And then you activate all but 4.
Take the
Pull the
saber, hit
saber.
Kylo.
Battle. Yeah, but then so all but 4 is, let's see, he has 8. So that means he can drain and battle. Activate.
does, yeah.
Activate 3. Drain with Luke.
Would you
Pull
not
saber.
drain...
Battle. What's that?
Yeah, I'm just wondering though, because you're only going to get this 1 round of drains in if you could have 5. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I would pay you to drain for 5 and then just battle and just clear him.
Oh, I would want to go for overflow. You think he's holding the Gick though?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth it. I think.
Yeah, he wouldn't have done Afro without the Gick. Sure.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think I get the 5 in, and then you're only losing 2, 8, because this is your last chance to get a drain of.
You're only doing 4. The saber doesn't add 1.
Of course it doesn't. No, good point. But 4 is better than, because he'll have to pay to drain.
It's 1 more. Yeah. So next
3
turn.
for 2, and you'll be able to get another drain of 3 in with Luke.
Yeah. By not pulling the saber.
Yep.
You're. I think you go for the swing here, because if you.
Oh yeah, there's not going to be any overflow, but if he's got Dark Strike in hand.
Well, we're thinking it's Gick in hand, but if
I'm sure it's Gick.
I think you risk missing and losing 1, because if you make Light lose 1, they go from 6 to 5 next turn,
which is big.
Yeah.
Although you're going to drain for 2, aren't you? So he's currently 8, 6.
He's at 8.
Yeah.
So the hit here would knock it from 6 to 5, and you'd only need the 1 more drain.
And then 4, and then effectively, I think Dark, assuming he. See what happens.
Yeah, so he is going for the swing.
Is he going to hit? He's
draws a
likely
3.
to hit, isn't he?
He needs a 5 here.
Do we know
Nope.
what that is? Oh, okay. Well,
So he's going to lose 1. You just
Yep.
lose Snoke here.
yeah, definitely. I think. I mean, it's ended up being a really good game. Same loss piles now, 32-32. Considering at one point it was like 20 against 3.
Yeah.
Chris has really come back strongly here. It's just you can't clear these Jedi.
Yeah, he got an. Dylan got a great start. Chris got an awful start.
Yep.
He's come back, and he's gonna lose by
1 or 2. But amazingly,
7.
it's what Watto
No,
does.
he'll lose by 7.
But you expect Watto to be as good as that, don't you?
6. No, maybe 3.
Yeah. 3 to 6.
I think because he's so Timo's going to have to.
Yeah, I mean, this was an amazing performance
Drain
for
for
Watto
2.
versus
Oh,
Quimunning with Speak. So.
Oh, completely.
Well, we could
But he
game too.
needed that start, that activation at the start was critical to make that happen.
Yep.
So drain of 2. As you see, he's going to get a drain of 5 in,
Yep.
So he'll do
And
5.
and then he'll be
Which
able to
will-
get 8 in. I think he'll lose by 2. I think. Chris
Yeah,
will lose by 2.
Dylan says right here, hoped with a hit to get you to 5. He was thinking the
Yeah.
same thing we were discussing with Kylo.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
Yeah, so now he'll eat 5, which
Yep.
he's at 10.
Minus 5 will put him at 5.
Yeah.
5, and then he'll knock him down to 4.
Yep.
He'll drain him from 5 to 2. Light might actually win here, right?
It might win by, because he gets a drain of 3 in with Luke rather than...
Right, so right now, Dark goes from 10 to 5. Light goes from 6 to 4. Dark goes from 5 to 2. And Light wins by 4?
Yeah. And